Go.
Now everybody knows that I love to drink. This one right here is hard to drink because it's so many licorice. He put awesomeness in here. It's called the Seven Seas. It's not even on the menu. It's a secret drink. And now him and I are friends, and he's gonna come and hang out with us tonight, maybe. Hey, let's go.
Well, I like to make my grand entrance grand. So, what's up, everybody? It's Neverland Nate from the Drunk Disney Dads, coming at you at 8 p.m. on Sunday night, like we always do. I'm going to try to get over here. We love you. Thank you very much, David. Awesome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, we're going to have some fun tonight. I'm going to bring in Rum Drunk Manny because he's drunk on rum, I'm sure.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
How's it going?
Skipper Sean.
Hey, what's going on, Nate?
We got the Drunk Disney Dads here. So, we had been bouncing around some ideas of what we were going to do next besides just sit here and get hammered and do shots. But we're going to sit here, get hammered and do shots like we always do. But also, we found a new group, and this group is awesome. And if you don't follow them, you should, because everybody has a great time. I'm going to bring in the person who is the group. That's so amazing. That's so much fun. I love watching all the pictures every day. But here's Skip Sher. Skip.
What's going on, Skip?
What's up, Drunk Dads?
Thanks, man. Thanks for joining.
How are you? Yeah, absolutely. It's great. Thanks for having me. I love this. I love the intro. That's great. And I love the names too. I need to have a drunk name.
The bad part is that intro,
but tonight
the intro is just Nate on a typical Disney Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah. David Hartman, our co-founder of Disney Day Drinkers, that was him chatting. He loves your group, he just said.
There you go. Sometimes we get confused and everybody tries to click it at the same time, but David, thank you very much.
There he is.
We love your group as well. We love watching you guys. So give us a little background about like your group, why you do it, what you're doing,
I'm a radio personality. I work in radio for many years with iHeartRadio. Okay. I was a morning show host for many years, and now I'm doing more management and marketing and sales and marketing. Okay. And Dave and I would go to Disney all the time, and we found out that we're not riding rides. We're drinking. So that's our favorite ride is the drinks, the bar. Exactly. And Disney's got the best bars in the world, and it's especially in Epcot when you're drinking around the world. So we wanted to have a group that would celebrate, drinking at Disney, sure. And especially during the daytime. And so it all of a sudden it took off. Everybody loved the niche because they felt like they were underrepresented, and now they're realizing that they're normal or a little bit normal because there's other people like them. And right. It's been a very positive group, which I love because there's other groups out there that. They take the negative side of Disney, but this group, it's just a bunch of happy drunks.
It really is.
Yeah. So I'm glad you guys are part of it. I've seen your posts on there, and it's been so much fun.
I love the fact that you have your own trash can too, right outside of Rose and Crown. Correct?
That trash can has been blessed by a priest, as a matter of fact. we were drinking around the world, and it was when the early days of the day drinking club. Okay. And we had a priest on hand that was drinking around the world with us. Mm-hmm. And I said, we need a mascot. This trash can outside of Rose and Crown. This is perfect, because we're all hanging around it drinking. And so the priest officially blessed the trash can, and it became the official trash can of the Disney Day Drinkers.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
And what, you started this 5 months ago?
Yeah, just 5 months ago. And
wow,
so
crazy.
it's taken off.
It blew up fast.
Yeah. Yep. So, but the way I see it right now, the way you and I all can work together is, the Disney Day Drinkers, and then as they drink during the day, they become the Drunk Dads.
Sure, absolutely. Yep, that's where we kind of like sashay in and we're like, ready?
Right.
You ever been to Mexico? Let me tell you.
Swallow the worm.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's so much fun, and I'm thrilled to see you guys too, because I like your show, and I like your your theme, and of course, I'm a dad as well, so
Sure.
I try not to get drunk as much as I used to because I just can't deal with hangovers.
They're the
Sure.
worst.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I
So-
guess you get keep drinking.
You have a
Liquid IV.
trash can. We have a toilet that Nate
Oh, God.
he flushed in the toilet.
That's
He flushed
me.
many Disney
And
toilets.
so the guy standing behind me with a thumbs up, that's a doctor. And
Okay,
he's
well,
telling
good,
me to
good.
make myself throw up. And this was in Paradiso 37 in downtown.
Oh, really? I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That was also entered into evidence, I assume.
Oh, are you kidding me? If we're gonna start bringing out pictures, trying, you're gonna get in trouble.
It sounds like you guys and I are going to get along because I love having fun.
No, absolutely. And I watch I pull up your whenever I open Facebook, your feed pulls up. Is what I'm trying to say. Like every time,
There you go.
It's always like a face like that.
Yes,
something
yes.
like that happening, or you never want to have somebody just like dressed
Oh.
like their wife or anything like that either. 'cause
There you
that's-
go.
I mean, I don't look as good as Nate, so
Did you guys go to Disney dressed like that?
I would. Yep.
Oh,
I
Did
literally
you guys
just
swim
have-
for University of Pennsylvania or something?
That's fine.
Yeah.
so me and Nate actually met each other accidentally at Trader Sam's. Well,
Nope. Tambu.
Tambu
We were in
Lounge.
Tambu Lounge. Yeah.
it was right after COVID started, and they just reopened the bar, and they're like social distancing and masks. And we happened to be there, me and my wife, and we were sitting at one table. Nate and his family were at the table next to us, and Nate was a little drunk, and he couldn't find his mask anywhere, and he was freaking out because you had to have a mask
It was like
on.
a big thing. Like you can't.
Oh my
You
gosh.
can't even turn your head without having a mask.
My wife's like, "I have a used mask if you want it." He's like, "Sure, I'll take it."
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
And
you
I
know
Went to
that.
the bathroom, and then 4 months later, he's like, "You need to move here because I live here." And I was like, he said his exact words were, "I live where you vacation." So
Your vacation is my life.
there you go. So at 2:00 that night, in the morning, the following morning after drinking all night, I called my boss and I said, "Listen, I want to move to Florida." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Yep, move to Florida. Talk to you later." And then called him the next day. And I was like, "So remember that phone call we had?" He's like, "Yep." I said, "Can I move to Florida?" He said, "Yep." I said, "All right, I'll see you later."
Wow.
And then I moved.
And were you able to transfer or work,
yeah, no,
work
I-
down there?
Same company. I've been with them for 17 years. I'm a sound systems design consultant. So I do like theaters and.
Oh,
you
that's
know,
awesome.
Right. So when I heard that your son is attending Full Sail, I know what he's going for.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was a front of house touring engineer for 7 years.
Great. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. One of the things that I put together events and concerts
Sure.
and festivals for the company for not for iHeartRadio now or Odyssey, but
Okay.
you know, I love that part of the business,
Yep.
especially what you do. You know, we always it's always the most important thing is for the bands that we have to be heard and also to not have any issues because if that thing goes down, then we're all in deep crap.
You know what's even worse though, in Richmond especially, because I have a lot of clients in the Richmond area, and I do a lot of churches. I do so the bigger churches. You know who really needs to be heard? Man, they want that pastor to be heard.
Oh yes,
Down there in Richmond, it's churches. Listen, ever been to church? You're gonna hear that. Like we want the Lord to be heard, and I mean we're talking like full line arrays. These guys get crazy, but it sounds really good.
yeah. I mean, obviously we're in the Bible Belt
Yep.
here in Richmond, and now also Virginia Beach has a really good Bible Belt following, as well as Charlotte. Charlotte's probably the capital of evangelists and churches,
Sure.
as well as Texas, I guess.
I believe that.
Dave really wants.
Yes, Dave.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Tell
having
us
me.
about. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops.
Wrong one.
There you go. Stop it. See, this is why drunk people. This is why drunk
done.
people shouldn't do this.
Oh
show.
yeah.
Favorite happy hours around the world.
Well, I love all happy hours, and my favorite happy hours. I'm discovering more and more at Disney Springs, which they seem to have a little bit more freedom to have happy hours,
Yep.
and STK has a good happy hour, as well as obviously Raglan Road, the outdoor bar, has a really good happy hour. My favorite Orlando happy hour in general, though, is on iDrive. It's a place called Mia's. It's an Italian joint.
Yep. They do a brunch. They do a Sunday brunch. All you can eat and all you can drink Bloody Marys and mimosas for like $35. It's
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and they got a good happy hour. It lasts till 7 o'clock, 3 to 7. They've got great food on there. Whenever I go to happy hour, I usually want to. That's where I have my dinner or something. So they have a good one. Their sister property next door is Cafe Tutu, and they have a good happy hour
That is good
as well. Yeah,
that's
theirs is till 6 o'clock, and they have small bites, but they have $3 beers and $3 drinks.
Nice.
nice.
So tell us about your preferred visit to, let's say, Epcot. We'll just take that for instance, just so everybody else can understand, like, why you start the Disney Day Drinkers Club. Like, where do you start? Do you start in England? Do you start in Mexico?
I think all true drinkers should start in Mexico because
Gotta start with tequila. Yes.
Disagree.
What he's saying. What he's saying.
I can't.
Because
I can't start off with a flight of tequila before I go around the world. That's
if you
You
can't
always
make
start
it,
in Mexico, bro.
if you can't make it past that, then you're going to be screwed anyway.
No, I would rather stumble towards the finish line than start off tripping. You know what I mean?
I'm excited that there's a debate about it because I think everybody has their own opinion about
Oh,
it.
absolutely. And I'll tell you, 90% of the people that I know go right to Mexico. I can't.
Yep.
I need
It
a
makes
bass
sense.
first. I need a bass to settle. Let's play the game. Let's get
You
us
go
ready.
clockwise.
Huh?
You go clockwise. Go clockwise, and you also
Yeah.
go liquor to beer. Or
Exactly, and
liquor
that-
all
I
the
think-
way around.
I can't.
I think that's the
because,
biggest
look,
thing,
I don't
too.
go soft. I don't go, I'm going to have an avocado margarita. And then the next day, I'm going to have, no, I'm like, give me the 6th flight. Give me some chips and guac. I'm going to be here for like 20 minutes. And then I'm out. And then I fall
Right.
down the stairs.
Well,
So
I think,
moderation is the word you need to learn then.
right.
No.
Right.
What's that?
I think your mistake is hitting a flight because I think you can just do
I agree.
just one tequila shot.
Yeah, just do a shot or a marg,
Yeah.
bro.
He doesn't even like tequila, but yet he gets a flight, and it doesn't make sense.
But look at the shirt. Look at the shirts we make. Look at what we do. We just sit here. Look, we all have bars in our house. We just get hammered and talk about getting drunk at all these things.
So what's your favorite drink at Epcot?
Well, my favorite drink is there's the and I always get this wrong, but it's a mezcal. It's
Oof.
and
Uh-oh.
it's over
Oof.
at La Cava, and they have a signature, and I can't remember the name. My friend Dave knows. I'm sure he'll put it in the thing, but they have and it's got the little crickets, but I don't eat the crickets.
Oh, those
yeah.
are so salty too.
Yeah,
Oof. It's like
But-
sunflower seeds. It's like eating sunflower
Like my wife gave me that margarita with the black ants on the rim. Like,
right. So I mean,
I
I'll
love
just do.
mezcal,
So that's my favorite drink. I'm a beer guy,
Mezcal.
so
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So
What kind
I
of beers do you like?
well, I like High Life, which I'm sure you guys
Okay,
are very
sure,
familiar
yeah.
with. I also like Imperial Sunshine, the Blue Point. They serve that at Banana Cabana over at that hotel. I'm just drawing a blank. My favorite Caribbean beach resort.
There you go.
Have you guys been to that tiki bar before? The Banana Cabana.
I have not.
It's a great if you love tiki bars.
Yep.
That's a great one. It's right on the water. It's open air. It's got a Bahamas theme to it, and
Nice.
of course
Is that Caribbean Beach?
Caribbean Beach.
Nice.
Yeah, and Bar Riva over at Riviera is also a fantastic pool bar. We're going to be doing our Skyliner pool bar crawl on April 8th. You guys are welcome to come. It's going to start at noon. Love to see
April
you guys there.
I will be at
April 8th.
Disney that weekend.
Oh, right, perfect.
Yes, that's right.
I will be in Miami.
Miami. Yeah, but
I'll
what
be
about you,
around.
Nate?
No,
All right.
I think we're actually going to be with you at at Disney on that.
That'd be
day.
great, and we'll be hitting Banana Cabana, Bar Riva, and I think we end up at Hurricane Hannah's.
Nice.
But so it's going to be a Skyliner bar crawl, and the last one we did a monorail bar crawl. We had about 100 to 200 people show up, and it got a little out of hand, especially as we gathered people along with us, people that were just on vacation, and they said, "Well,
Sure.
we're going to drink with these guys." And
Right.
so by the time we got to the Enchanted Rose, we were a rowdy, loud bunch.
Okay. Did they frown upon that?
No, I mean they didn't frown upon it. They wanted to make sure the aisles were clear. When we got to Enchanted Rose, we were a little we were loud, so
Sure.
they were asking us to keep quiet, keep it down. And but no, Disney loves the dollar signs that these day drinkers bring.
Sure.
So they, I'm sure they somewhat encourage it.
Well, look at drinking. It's called drinking around the world. It's like you
Yeah,
can get
yeah.
multiple different drinks everywhere around the world.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
think it's called
yeah,
the World Showcase. We just turned it into drinking around the world.
Right.
exactly.
Because we have
Yeah,
where kids make us do that. So,
I think that was Walt's envision was Epcot. It's a big bar.
Right.
why not?
Let's
Yeah.
make it the world's
That
biggest bar.
That's
Especially when
was
these
not-
festivals are going on too, and they each have 2 or 3 different drinks. So
Sure.
it's not like it's easy enough, but let's set up a few more booths that have
Yeah.
more drinks.
These guys are making it around the world too easily. We got to make it difficult.
People getting 2 countries over and like, where's my cousin? Doing that kind of
Whoa,
stuff.
whoa.
And then they
Their
wonder why
iPhones
people
and
crawl
Everything else, yeah.
But my other favorite drink is over at Rose and Crown. It's called a Bumblebee, and it's part. Geez, I can't remember I tell them what it is, and they pour it. But it's like a black and tan, but it sizzles. It's really
I
good.
think it has Boddingtons in it.
Yeah, it does have Boddingtons in it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like that. I like Boddingtons, absolutely.
Yeah. What about you guys? What are your favorites?
Grand Marnier slushy in France.
Oh, those are good.
Yep. Love my
Those are
slushy.
good. I do Jack and Cokes or J-Mo. Keep it easy.
Yeah.
I do
yeah.
double vodkas and soda everywhere because if you're going to pay for the drink, you might as well just drink the drink.
He's
I'm
watching
gonna
his calories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you and your that's
The-
Scotty's vodka that you have right in front of you.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Nate also doesn't buy drinks at Disney. He brings his own.
yeah.
Also true. I mean, whatever. I use one of those. It's like a Tervis,
Mhm.
and
Tervis tumbler?
I fill it like halfway with ice, and then I fill that halfway with vodka, and then
Hey,
put some water in it and some Mio and stir it around and just take it right
Come
in.
on,
hey, O'Neill's trying to join.
Oh, he's not here.
He said he wants the link.
I'll get it to him.
I mean, obviously, Epcot is the drinking park of the 4 of them.
Mhm.
But take Epcot out of the picture. Where's your preferred park to drink at?
Animal Kingdom
Mine
or
too.
Hollywood.
Okay.
I think Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, just because you have a variety of different things too, man. Like you
I guess
can go over to
that's what the bars
Africa and
are.
get some cool drinks.
Yep.
Yak and Yeti area, you can get some cool drinks. That's
You know, it's really fun going to Animal Kingdom and going to a bar and asking for a rum and coke, and the bartender asks you what kind of rum, and you say Plantation, and then he looks at you and you realize he's the only black person working. And he goes, "What?"
That was weird.
And we're like, "Plantation."
Would you say what, boy?
He made it very awkward.
Well, they had Plantation 8 behind the bar, so I had to ask for it. Like, I wasn't not going to ask for it. If they're going to ask me what kind of rum, I don't want Bacardi.
Right.
You don't want
Right.
Puerto Rican gold?
They don't. That's it. It was either Bacardi or Plantation. And I was like, well, here we go. I need.
You should just point to it next time. I'll take that one.
He was really cool about it.
Just so everybody understands what we're talking about. We are talking about Plantation rum. It always comes wrapped in this.
Not a plantation that makes.
Right. It's just called rum.
It's just rum.
It's just
Rum.
rum. Do you like rum, Skip? What kind of hard alcohol are you into?
I like some Woodford. I'm a good Woodford guy.
Okay.
Some
Bourbon?
bourbons. I like some
Sure.
bourbons. Every once in a while I'll do a vodka soda. A friend of mine, he says that I should drink the white liquors during the summer and the bourbons during the winter, and that's the way he does it. So I kind of do that now too, just because it is lighter. But I like I don't like fruity drinks. I'm not going to get a pina colada or anything like that.
Right.
But I do like a good painkiller. every once in a
Okay.
while.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah,
So do you like your painkiller with nutmeg or without nutmeg? Or do you
with nutmeg. Yeah, yeah.
Me too. I like that aromatic right before you take this first sip of it and get
Mhm.
that like you get
Yeah,
the, like,
yeah.
rough kind of a deal.
So a couple years ago, me and my wife went to Hollywood Studios before we moved down here. We went to 50's Primetime Cafe for dinner.
Okay.
And we had like a half hour before our reservation, so we were up at the bar, and my wife ordered like an IPA beer, like something super strong. And then I ordered the Magical Star cocktail. And yeah, I got a lot of shit for that one.
Did they try to give the cocktail to your wife and the beer to
They
you?
did. Yep. and then the waitress.
Well, not me.
I know
I'm right here. Thanks.
Relationship. I'll take my light up ice cube cocktail and we'll sit over.
Did it have Tinkerbell? Is that the one Tinkerbell?
Yeah, I like the Dawa bar there, but if I had to go to a different park, I'm hitting Baseline.
Okay, over at
they've got-
Hollywood.
Yeah, over at Hollywood, and that's to me. It's a cool vibe. I love the music because they play the covers, the soft covers, and it's just a great people watching bar too, as people were rushing over to Star Wars Land, and they've got some pretty decent beer there. The Sierra Nevada, and of course the charcuterie board. You can't forget that.
Yeah, the pretzels are good too.
I haven't had the pretzel.
Yeah, the pretzel's good. I just wish the beer reflected more local than all the out of state crap. But
it seems like it's more California. Like they're
it is.
Maybe that's that vibe.
West Coast, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because that used to be like the old San Francisco area of
Right.
Hollywood.
Yeah, right next to that is and I don't know if they use it anymore, but there's a radio studio there where you can actually broadcast from Hollywood Studios, and that would be our spot where we would do our shows whenever we would broadcast at Disney. But it's right next to there. It was a really cool little area.
I like the Sci-Fi Drive-In. That's my favorite spot.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Nate, what's the bar that we drank at when we did live?
So we did Sunshine Day Bar where we had that cool bartender, and then in Animal Kingdom we went and got those. We had the like mango or orange slushy thing,
right?
And then we had that's when we asked for liquor that was rude apparently.
Why is it rude? Is the name of it.
I know, but we were just walking around live and we were both trying to like not make our phones like echo each other, and like we were like, what are we doing? Because we really don't know. I just signed up for StreamYard. So I started Drunk Disney Dads because COVID had just hit. And I was like, I don't want to. Like, I don't want to deal with anything that's happening. I can't go outside because there's aliens and gases outside that are just going to slay me. Like, that's how they made it sound in the beginning. You couldn't leave the house, you couldn't go to work. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. So I was just like, I want to get hammered. And let's talk about Disney because Disney is my favorite place. Like I own DVC at Poly, and I've been coming here 3 times a year for the last like 14 or 15 years. And we were driving down here from Pennsylvania 4 times a year. And then
why don't you just fly down, Nate?
Huh?
Why didn't you just fly down?
I don't like the airplane. I don't like heights. Like I don't have wings. God was like, you know what? You should just stay on the ground. You can barely do that. So just stay there. No, I don't know. Something happened in my brain 20 years ago where I went clink when I was on an airplane, and that was it. That was the last airplane I went on just because I went clink inside.
You and John Madden.
There we go. Better than John Daly, I guess, right?
Yeah, right. More like John Daly. It's so cool that during obviously the negative was COVID, everything shut down. I was actually at Disney on the day they shut down.
So was I.
And it was
when everybody's phone went off.
Yeah.
Yep, I was there. Yeah. I was walking out of Mouse Gears, and we literally crossed the threshold of Mouse Gears. Me and a buddy of mine that I was with, and it just everybody's phone was like dude, whatever, and everyone just like stopped. The world stopped. Everybody looked at their phone and started screaming and crying and running. Like it was literally like we're under attack from what I saw outside of Mouse Gears.
Yeah, and they it was a ghost town right after that. It was almost it reminded me the parks and the resorts reminded me of The Shining when they were packing up right before when they were they're giving a tour around the the creepy hotel. It
Yep.
just felt eerie like that. Like you weren't really, and if you asked anybody, they weren't sure if they would ever open up, or I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know if we'll ever open up.
Right.
It just nobody knew any information, so it was just the weirdest feeling. But so I just drank. I drank.
Being a local during that time, it was extremely weird, especially down the iDrive area. There was cops parked in front of every single hotel down iDrive, blocking the entranceway to make sure that there wasn't anyone trying to squat, break in and loot, or any kind of that stuff.
Right.
Traffic on I-4 didn't exist because we had no tourists. So I could literally drive on I-4 anytime I wanted to without any issue. And it was the actual time that it would take, not, the inflated traffic time. The whole Disney area, they had Disney, not only the security, but their own police department blocking off roads so you couldn't even drive by or drive near. It was crazy.
That's great. Yeah, that is crazy.
192 was a ghost town too. It was bad.
The one thing that did stay open throughout the whole thing was the golf courses. So yeah. So I came down and I would stay for a week or whatever because I could work from home. And so I just play golf, and that was pretty much it. They wanted you to wear your mask everywhere you went, which was the craziest thing, especially outdoors.
Sure.
And so the golf course didn't require you to, if I remember correctly, they didn't. I didn't have to wear the mask when I was playing golf.
Well, the stupidity of it is you wear your mask to get inside and sit down, but then once you sit down, you could take your mask off to eat. So it was just more optics and a show than anything, at least in my point of view. And then in my industry, we had to shut down because we didn't serve food. So food made you safe all of a sudden. I was like,
right. And then there would be and I felt bad for a lot of these Disney employees, but they would, if you were even jogging, I was jogging around one of the resorts when they had just opened up only the resorts. And I was jogging and some Disney employee started running after me saying, "You got to put your mask on," and I was like, there's nobody around me except you ran up here to go tell me to put my mask on. So it was, but nobody in their defense, nobody knew. And plus they were following orders too. But, we had no.
100%. We did a benefit for the cast member pantry.
That's great.
So we raised. We did an online, not like a Jerry Lewis telethon thing, but we had some artists, mug artists, and stuff like that donate things that things were bid on and stuff like that. So we were able to raise $2,800 for them at least, while they were.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Skipper Sean's laptop died.
His laptop.
Oh, okay.
Nice. But speaking of which, speaking of artists and local things and stuff that we love, we're into the tiki community over here, and we want to bring in our buddy Josh O'Neill from Lost Temple Traders.
What is that? Did he turn into a mug?
He did. He turned into a
tiger mug,
apparently, or something like that.
He's turned into the thing he's loved.
So we're kind of into the whole tiki mug scene, and we buy them, we trade them, we sell them. And it's a constant moving thing. But Josh is actually a maker and designer. Hi, Josh.
Oh, am I on?
Yeah, you're here. Your California Angels hat. Jeter's better than Ortiz. I mean, this is just going to be a baseball night, huh? We're having spring training right now. Is that what you're telling me?
This is just. Hold on, my volume's down. The Jeter comment is just to bust your balls as always.
Of course.
So, nice.
Yep. So that's
I love that.
So Manny's wife is a mug maker as well, and this is her first mug.
Dude, that is awesome.
That looks really pretty. She did a great job.
I sprayed it. She wiped it.
You what?
I sprayed it. I sprayed it with a gun.
Oh, nice.
That's
running on Hot Wheels tracks. I can't hear anything.
I have to guess.
I'm assuming he's on the West Coast because it looks like it's daylight there.
Yeah. He was actually. He said he was eating. So Josh is actually an honorary drunk Disney dad because Josh is another, or I don't want to say a new dad, but a new dad again.
Another new dad works.
Yep.
Yeah. I have a almost 5-month-old, which is crazy, and a toddler.
Yep.
So
So you're
It's,
dealing with the mustard shit in the diaper and all that other fun stuff.
Yeah,
Mustard.
it's warm here, so he's running around Rogue in a diaper right now. I just turned off the Hot Wheel track. He turned it back on and walked away from it. So
There you
just
go.
appreciates the background noise.
So I don't know if you've seen.
I'm over here now.
It's hard to do that. Skip's Disney Day Drinker Club. He's got like 1 billion followers. They're always just posting cool, funny stuff. Everybody's usually at Epcot or having their favorite drink, or at Hollywood Studios, or anywhere on property or even off property. It seems.
That's awesome. Generally, the only thing I envy about Disney World is the Epcot drinking experience is better than everything else. Everything else out west is better.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, right.
We have both parks literally across the way from each other.
Ooh, we got
Right.
4, bro.
Right.
I know, but our Disneyland is like your Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom combined, and the level of stuff there is to do.
All right, but do you have animals?
I mean, we do. Some people call them tourists, but yes, plenty of those. So, yeah, I do love Disney World. I just will always be partial to the West Coast.
Well, sure. If you're born and raised out there, and I get it, I understand it. I've been to Disneyland, but I think that Disney World, when you say Disneyland has a lot more to offer, I don't think so. I mean, I could do Disneyland, both those parks, in a day and a half. You know, I need 4 solid days if I want to work
Right.
parks here. You know,
If you're gonna do the Disney parks here, I think it takes 3 to 5 days to do them right. The 2 parks.
then it's
So-
going to take
That's
10 to
pretty
do
cool.
Disney World. Come on, Epcot by itself. We were just talking about it, getting drinks around the world. There's 11 countries.
Yeah, Epcot. But that's the
If
thing.
you
It's
go
like-
strong, you get in trouble real quick.
Right.
I can see it on Epcot, but other than that,
Isn't our castle bigger?
is what?
Isn't our
Yeah.
castle bigger too?
Yeah, the castle.
You guys have castle envy.
Yeah.
Yeah, our
Little baby. Little baby one.
I love the fact that you have like some like 1974 filter on too. Because
No,
like,
it's just
you literally look like a baseball card. God, you look
Up next, batting for the Angels.
it's the time of day, and then if I do that, it's just all straight sunlight.
All right, JJ Abrams, show the solar flare there.
So,
I just want to write tops across your head.
I mean, I'll take it. So I was more of an upper deck kid, but
Right.
All right, yeah, no, I get it.
at least it wasn't Fleer.
Skip, how about you? What do you do? Have you been out to Disneyland? What's your background?
As a kid, I went to Disneyland once, and obviously it was very similar to Disney World, Magic Kingdom. So the other part was California Venture had not opened up at that time. So, but I do want to go, and there's a lot of members in the day drinking club that are also California people, and they all love Disneyland. And so, we do want to do a meetup there at some point. So I'd love to go out there and do that.
Yep, I'm gonna check it out for the first time when we go to Oasis.
Come out.
Well, maybe you'll meet up, have some drinks.
Yeah, that would be great.
So when me or any of the guys go out, we wear our Drunk Disney Dad shirts.
That's great.
And it's a great way to engage people, just to be like, I see what you're going through. Like I stand there like this, like slugging and just like staring at a dad who just like can't get his shit together. He's like flipping out, and I just walk up next to him. What's up, dude? He's like, your shirt, Darwin. I was like, I know. This is what we do. This is our release. It's almost like I don't know. What do you call it? Like a psychologist meeting for everybody who's a dad who goes through Disney, and they're just like, I just can't. I can't. They're yelling, they're screaming, the line, the heat, and all that, and we're just like,
Oh yeah. I mean, people when they go to Disney, they're thinking that hey, we'll just walk on the rides.
Yep.
It's going to be 72 degrees. It's going to be perfect.
Right.
All the kids are going to be thrilled and happy. It's going to be the best day ever, and it's always the opposite of that. I mean, there's lines. It's hot. Kids are cranky.
they're out of school. Let's plan a summer vacation and go to Disney. Yeah, it'll be great. And then it's like it never rains there. Never for an hour in the afternoon does it rain. Never at Disney.
But at some point, as a dad, which is this is probably one of the best points, is in your life is when where your kids are in their teens and they can separate from you, and then
Sure.
you spend the rest of the day at a bar while they're riding rides, and you don't
Yep.
have to deal with it.
Yeah, I am nowhere near close to that right now. I have both of them permanently attached to me at all times. The toddler is playing with Monsters Inc. toys, literally on my feet. So, if you hear a Tyler Tuskman voice coming through, or Monsters at Work, rather, not Monsters Inc. He's got the new one. So, yeah, I look forward to the part where actually I do and I don't. I really love this age. It's so much fun. It's so.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the best age. They don't ask you for a phone or a car.
Young age. Mine's 14 years old. He's taller than me. He weighs more than me. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you're 14. All right.
Just take their phone away.
Want to help me out?
Call me over. I'll beat him up.
All right. How old are your kids, Skip?
I've got one that's 22, my daughter, and she's going to be with me with a Skyway bar crawl. And my son, that goes to Full Sail University. He's 19.
Okay.
And so, so they're independent. So that's great, and we'll be at different parks too sometimes now, obviously. But
so are you a pass holder or just?
I am a pass holder. I did have the premium, and then I went down to gold, and I think I'm not sure what level it's like, if it's pixie dust or what it is now, but it's a gold. I still have the gold.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So, I do have some blackout dates. I know the 9th is the beginning of the blackout dates.
Yep.
For my group. So
okay, you're getting blocked for Easter and obviously Thanksgiving and Christmas.
But it's fine because I'll just I don't mind hanging out at the resorts. Especially the bars and at the resorts. My favorite resort bars, like we said, Banana Cabana, but I also like obviously Trader Sam's and the Oasis part outside of Trader Sam's is really cool.
Yep. Yeah, no, totally agree. I go to Grotto as much as I can. I know a lot of the skippers over there. Manny does too. Very tight, like everybody there has been there for so long. Everybody. Years when you can get in there. With their 51 person capacity now there.
I like the California Grill. The bartenders up there, they all worked at Pleasure Island back in the day.
Okay.
And so they've been there for years. I think that's really cool that Disney has bartenders have just that's their career.
Yeah, and they do great doing it.
Yeah.
And they make bank. If you're a good one and you're at a good location, that's why a lot of them don't leave. They make bank, and it's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, they charge bank too. I mean,
Disney
is not the cheapest place on the planet.
The Universal ones, like the ones that work at across from the Mummy at the Irish bar, Finnegans, and the three that are always working at over by Alcatraz at that bar too, where they make the shark on the water drink.
Yep.
It's always the same 3-4 bartenders every freaking day, and they'll never leave that because they make a killing.
Yep.
I think that's why it's always important to get a hotel room right there on property, especially if you're drinking, because there you can go back and forth to load up.
Yep.
Had to make a trek back out east. It's been probably 15 years for me since I've been to Disney World.
So where do you get your libations out there?
Out in at Disneyland?
Disneyland, or like Disneyland, what's around it? What bars are like besides Trader Sam's? We all know Trader Sam's.
Trader Sam's the main one. I like the Yuva bar in downtown Disney. Good cocktails. It's outside.
What's it called? I'm sorry.
What?
What was it called?
I don't know if it's UVA or Uva.
Okay.
It's right in the center of downtown Disney. It's like a circle bar in the middle of everything. I like the Grand Californian, Napa Rose. Actually, Napa Rose has my favorite drink in all of the resort, which is the Swizzled Monk, which I do a version of, which is it's amazing. Carthay in California Adventure. I used to love the bar at the top of Ariel's Grotto, which is now the Pixar restaurant. But then they looked out over Paradise Pier at the time. I feel like it's always overcrowded now, so I don't ever go there as much. But that's fun too. There's a lot of good places, but mostly I drink at Trader Sam's or Napa Rose.
I hear a lot of people talk about Lamplight Lounge.
Yeah, that's the Lamplight Lounge. It used to be Ariel's Grotto.
Okay.
It's Pixar themed. It's got a good view. The drinks used to be amazing, but the line is just stupid now, so I hardly ever go there anymore. But
So
back in the day,
I'll need a list before I go.
what?
I'll need a list before I go.
Oh, you need a list before you go? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you a list. The drinks to hit. Carthay is great too. There's great bartenders there. Some couple of good rum drinks.
Okay.
So, yeah, there are a lot of places. It's been nice too because they've kind of left like the food and wine booths out like semi-permanently. So there's always some kind of event using them on the main Dragon California Adventures, and so there's always like rotating cocktails in there too as of late, which has been nice. So
how's that Pim's restaurant or whatever
You know what? I haven't actually drank there. It's a bunch of different beer cocktails.
Okay.
But I think I am not the biggest fan of Avengers Campus. It looks like you're walking through Boeing. And it's super crowded. So I don't often go in there to try to do anything.
Gotcha.
So one day I'll get in there and try the beer cocktails, but I have yet to do it.
Gotcha.
So, but I've heard they're all right. That's the other thing too. I haven't heard anybody rave about them, so I haven't really been in a hurry to
try them out. Yeah, I'll be there. I think we're gonna do 2 days, but we're gonna do park to park each day.
Sweet.
Try to see everything.
Yeah, hit you up. Hit me up, obviously, when you're out here. Well,
Yeah, for sure. I think we're planned Sunday, do Disney Monday, Tuesday, and then go out to Palm Springs Wednesday, and then work our way back to Thursday.
Nice.
Not too long ago when I was out there, I stayed at the Queen Mary on the Queen Mary. That was a pretty cool spot. I'm not sure.
Oh, out of Long Beach?
Yeah, is that still open or?
Well, I actually have to jump off. I just wanted to jump on for a little bit because Nate told me I didn't ever come on anymore. I had to finish making wings and beer tonight.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy your wings. I hope it burns your mouth and your hat
Sounds good.
and your soul.
Talk to you later.
All right, buddy. See you, man.
Skip, so you talked about Caribbean in the beach bar or the tiki bar at Caribbean. What's your favorite resort to stay at? Like, where do you like to stay? What are your favorite accommodations?
Yeah, I love Caribbean Beach Resort is actually my favorite resort on property. Especially now that they've got the Skyliner that stops there. That was the only a downfall of it before, is because you were kind of isolated. I hate taking the bus anywhere. So now that the Skyway's there, Skyliner, that's my favorite resort. I've stayed at the Polynesian one time, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Although I just can't necessarily justify the cost much.
Totally agree.
And same thing with Contemporary. However, the prices have come down a little bit, but those are the Garden View rooms. Surprisingly, one of the best times I've ever had at Disney was camping at the campground.
Okay.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, and it's really cool because I use I would tent, and it's cool because you have the restaurant there, and you're literally within steps of hopping on the ferry and getting to the parks, and but the activities that they have at night, the campfire and the movies, and it's really down home fun, as the brochure says.
And they have horses there too, right?
Yeah, they have the horses, and the horses that they have there are the ones that used to. I don't know. I doubt if they do them that much in the park, but they would be the horses that would be pulling the trolleys at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So they keep them there.
Interesting.
But those are good spots. As far as Universal is concerned, I like the Sapphire Falls. I love that pool. That pool is just amazing. And Cabana Bay Resort is a great value resort, and you can always find some pass holder rates there because I'm also a pass holder for Universal.
Same.
And it's very affordable, and they've got great pools once again.
The Aventura
Yeah.
Has a cool pool. They have like a sound system in the water, so when you're swimming underneath, you can still hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love the rooftop bar up there.
Yeah.
And they open up about 5 o'clock. And on the weekends, they'll have a DJ that plays till I think 1 o'clock. So it's always cool. And especially if you're staying there at the hotel, you can easily go downstairs, do some shots, and go back up.
Oh, absolutely. I love Cabana Bay. I actually stayed there the third week that they opened.
Oh, really?
Yep, they called me 2 weeks before because I had booked it for just me and my son, and they called me a couple days before, and they were like, "Listen, your room's not ready." And I was like, "Well, I'm coming. Like, I'm on, like here we go. Get ready." And they were like, "No, don't worry. We upgraded you to a one bedroom family suite."
Okay, those are nice.
That's all they had available, and they said, "There's no upcharge. It's just that's where we're going to put you because the other rooms they were still like building the hotel." And I've stayed there probably 4 or 5 times since, and I love it. I think it's the lazy river, the theme, the where they do their quick service.
The bowling alley.
There. You've got the bowling alley upstairs. You've got the arcade upstairs. You've got Starbucks. You've got. I mean, that place is packed with everything. I think they have like 4 bars too.
They do.
Especially out by the pool.
Yeah.
You know, there's that. I even forget what it's called, but it's all. It almost looks like a bunker. And you could just go in there and they got, I don't know.
It's the Hideaway or something like that. It's the Hideaway bar.
Yep.
Yeah. So, those are cool. I've stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel, which is great. They also have a club. They have a club level, which is really
if you
cool.
Say club level, it's awesome. The perks are great.
Yeah, they got open bar for wine and beer and food. And plus, I like that hotel because you literally are steps away from the park.
Yeah, you just walk right in.
Yeah.
What about? All right, so let's jump over to Universal. We still have a few minutes left. So tell me about what do you like to do at Universal? I mean, there's so many drinks you can get, so many places you can get these drinks.
Right.
Even just City Walk, you can like get annihilated.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, man.
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite spots over at Universal is the NBC Grill. They have you can watch sports, but also they have great food. The food there is amazing.
Yep.
And I usually get the steak salad, which is always cooked to perfection, and it's just delicious. Great beers. Inside, of course, the Finnegans, I think it is, that you guys were talking about across from the Mummy. That's our Finnegans.
Finnegans, yep.
Yeah. That's a great spot. As far as the beer, the drinking in the park, I haven't really drank a lot other than Finnegans and the San Francisco Pier.
Oh yeah, right outside of Alcatraz. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, that's something I'd like to do more of, and the majority of my drinking has been at City Walk, with NBC Grill, obviously Margaritaville, that Lone Palm bar out there with the sand. It's fantastic.
Manny, what was that one? What was that place called? Tuesdays, you said?
Fat Tuesdays.
Fat Tuesdays. So it's one of those almost like kiosk type.
Right,
bars.
Yeah, it's in between the 2 clubs.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
That's the only place I know that serves liquor that's higher octane than 151. I mean,
right.
They give you 153 on top of the drink that's already called the Hurricane category.
Yeah, you got to get a Hurricane Cat 5 mix with the floater.
Oh, there you go.
They put a whole test tube, tube of 153 in there, and that stuff tastes terrible. Like I'm known for drinking kerosene. That stuff is just like nope, absolutely not.
Last time I was there, they do have a new like a mobile version of that out in the front right almost in front of NBC Grill. There's a little cart that has all the drinks and stuff.
Yeah, so, it's next to where they have the mobile order pickup for Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah, right there. So, but Universal's great. I'm a big Miller's Ale House fan. They unfortunately just got rid of their happy hour, their late night happy hour. But you can always expect a $4 Miller Lite, a big one there. So those are good spots. But Universal does a really good job with the resorts. I've never stayed at the
Portofino.
No, I've stayed there, but the other Royal Pacific. I've always wanted to stay there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love Royal Pacific.
Yep,
I
they've got some great restaurants.
damn
too.
trip last year because I'm a travel agent. That's like my other situation that I love to do. But I got to go on a trip there, and I had to stay there, or had to. That's where we were staying.
No, really. Oh, nice.
Beautiful. I mean, it smells amazing. It's comfortable. It's not foofy. You know, it just has really good vibe in there.
Yeah.
The bar downstairs is amazing. The pool is just. I sat there for like 4 hours and just like drank vodka sodas, just like hanging out. I mean, I'm not like a pool guy. I don't just go sit by pools and drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I walk
yeah.
around the parks. I do all that stuff. But I was just like, wow, this is huge, expansive pool. I mean, very open, but like had a lot of trees intertwined in it. It was like really, really nice.
Right.
Highly recommend it. Such a nice place.
Well, the Universal resorts have really, stepped up with the more affordable pricing, especially with Disney now
endless
after
summer
COVID.
and-
Yeah.
Yep.
And so it's a lot easier to stay at Universal and then and go to Disney than, or I should say, less expensive to do that. And plus, you get more value for your.
That
buck.
I'll give you. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get more
but-
because those hotels are brand new. So
Yeah.
you get a brand new room. Maybe like 2 people stayed in it before you, instead of like
Right.
40 years of people before
Yeah.
you. You know what I
They
mean?
also have the suites too over there too, which is yeah.
Sure do.
Yep. Well, if you stay at the moderate to high, you get free express passes.
Yeah,
For
if you
everybody
stay
that's in
at
group.
Yeah.
any of the Lowe's hotels, yeah, you're
Well,
in.
they're all owned and operated by Lowe's. Just Lowe's doesn't
Right.
have their name in.
But their
cheap-
premier hotels, they put their name in front of
Yeah,
it. So
yeah,
Lowe's,
Yeah.
Portofino Bay, Lowe's,
Yeah.
all that
The
stuff.
Cabana Bay and all the
Anything
rest
above
are open
Cabana
by Lowe's.
Bay, you get free express pass.
Yeah.
Which on St. Patrick's Day, because I had clients down here, St. Patrick's Day, they texted me. They said, "Do you know how much Express Pass is today?" And I was like, "I have no idea." It was $350 per person.
Wow.
That's half an annual pass for Universal.
Right.
Just for one day. That was nuts. But I
Yeah.
like Universal. I think there's a lot more to do. I think it's a lot more for the kids. You know, especially right now, a lot more room. Although we went to Legoland a couple 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
That
really?
was ridiculous. You want to go to a good spot, have some drinks, and like have a great time? Go there.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't. I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, nope.
Really?
Well, you like Legos. You have to because you know.
Sure.
We're
I'm a
all the
person.
same age. But you know, we all play with Legos and stuff like that. But then go to a land that's only 11 years old, so the technology is already 3 steps up from it's a small world. That like
Right.
this has like motion sensors and things like
Oh
that.
wow.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's crazy. Like Ninjago World. I mean,
I'll definitely have to check that out now. Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely worth it. And their hotel, they have a pirate hotel right on, like, I think it's 130 steps from the main gate. We walked through it. Just, went in, places to build Legos, a bar. And I was like, the bar, and places to play Legos. And I'm like, so you could drink right there, and your kids can build all this crap over here. You just get have your time of it.
Yeah.
But hidden caves and treasure chests that had Legos in them, and I mean, they took it up a notch. Yeah, we're still
I'll
waiting
definitely
for
have to check
people
that
like kick that into that next gear. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
all still kind of like, I get it. It's fun. It's exciting, but
So you can go without kids. I mean, as an
Oh.
adult. Okay.
absolutely, yep. There's 6 roller coasters there.
Oh, really? Okay. I remember when it used to be Cypress Gardens, and
Wow. Okay.
that was a long time ago.
Sure.
That's where they had the water skis, and they would do the pyramid
Mhm.
and stuff. But that was when I was
Oh,
a
they
kid.
still do the water ski jumping at Legoland.
Oh, they do. Oh, they do.
Yep,
Okay.
they still have it on the lake. We were watching the guy practice the other day. Yep. It's now, I think it's called Pirate Cove now.
Okay.
So, and they have a small pavilion that you can sit up on, or you can sit in the grass and watch it as well. But yeah, they had the speedboats going by and going crisscross, and yeah, all that stuff. So
That's cool. This is you have a really good group here. I love your group. I love your chat or whatever this is, podcast or whatever it's.
yeah, we
This
just
is video cast.
literally
It's pretty
we
cool.
just drink and talk
Yeah.
shit. Like that's what we do.
Well, when you guys were prepping me, I thought you guys were going to be doing a lot more shots. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be like a competition.
Well, we've been talking a lot, so I'll do a shot now.
Don't tempt Nate with a good time.
Right.
Well, yeah.
You should do this as a shot competition. Maybe have a magic word, Bojangles or something, and then
It was
when you
so,
say that,
so it's funny you say that because one week the magic word was skullduggery.
Skull.
oh, okay, there you go.
Okay.
And you had
So
to drink.
I went to a liquor store that's over here in Claremont, who's owned by our friend Frankie, and he owns a couple of bars and stuff like that. Hi, Desi, cheers, and oh my God, hi. And Nate said challenge accepted. Yes, I always. So I went in there and he had these $1 nips that just like in a bucket. I was like, all right, I'll take a few because they all said rum. I said, all right, I'll always try a rum. I think I have 38 rums in my bar. That's what I like to drink. And I got back and we were doing a stream that night and I was like, look, guys, I got these nips. I'm going to drink them. I just want to see what they taste like. I want you guys to see my reaction and everything. But like kind of like the who does it? Sailor Jerry. If you pull off the Sailor Jerry label really slow, there's like a tattoo on the back, like a mermaid or something traditional American. And I peeled off this thing and it said skullduggery. And it was this whole thing about pirates and on the ship, and it would be called skullduggery if you did this. So I was just like, here we anytime this is it, skullduggery.
Magic word.
Skullduggery. And like we talked a whole episode just about the word skullduggery and like how messed up that was. I drank a lot of rum that night too.
Yes, you did.
When I drink, I talk a lot.
Yes, you do.
I do the same thing.
And you do this a lot.
I know I do. I know. But I have this huge light, this ring light. It like blinds me. But
Right. Okay.
Watch how bad it is if I turn it off. Like, where's Nate?
Oh yeah.
I need something because I don't know. I always play dumb shit behind me.
Home Alone.
Tonight I'm drinking this. I'm drinking Barbancourt.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yep.
I went to Haiti.
I like the 8 a lot better just because it's a little bit smoother for me.
Yeah. I went to Haiti a few years ago, and I think it was $6 to get a bottle of that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So Skip, listen. Next time you're going to Haiti,
I will. I'll have a list.
hit me up. I'll get a container ready.
Yeah.
For $6 a bottle, we'll make it worth. Also, I want to give just a quick shout out to Wiseman's Gourmet Popcorn here in Claremont, Florida. This is Fruity Pebbles popcorn. I know you can just like mix popcorn with Fruity Pebbles, but that they do something else with that and like have it adhere to it. It's crazy. But I like to support small businesses as much as I possibly can. Obviously, Civil Society Brewing. Actually, the crafter of my favorite beer currently. This is called Beach Boat Repeat.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
where can you find these beers? Where is it?
Kenny, are you in PA yet?
Yeah, I'm working on sending some beer to Pennsylvania within the next couple weeks. I'll be actually out in Harrisburg.
Harrisonburg, okay.
Yeah.
Harrisburg, yeah.
All right, so I'll be out there end of the month for an event at Prototype. But we do send some beer to Virginia. I'll get a list of where they're at, and I'll send them your way.
Yeah, let me know, and I'll pick some up. Or if can I find it down there in Orlando? Or
yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, fresh. Their flagship IPA Fresh is everywhere.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Can you get it at Buc-ee's?
I wish, bro. That would be a gold mine.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That does look fresh.
Their flagship IPA.
What's the alcohol on that?
That one's 6.5.
Okay, good.
So we do our IPA so you can enjoy it and drink several, not just one and done.
Right.
That's something
this is their Beach Boat Repeat. This is 4.9, and it says blonde ale, but it drinks like a very
like a session IPA.
curling IPA.
Oh wow.
Okay, so it's got more body than a Miller Lite or something like that, but it's ridiculous. I drank like a case in like 2 days, didn't I?
Yeah.
He brought a 12-pack over. We actually got all 4 of the drunk Disney dads together. So like that doesn't happen often because everybody has schedules and stuff like that. But we had a drink the other night, and he brought 12 or 16 of them over.
I'm writing 12.
I
Yeah.
asked him the next morning. I was like, dude, there's only one left. I need more.
Yeah, so it's a single hop blonde. And we used flaked oats and wheat in it as well. So it's still pour haze like a hazy IPA, but nice and light, nice crisp finish to it. So it's definitely an all day drinker.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I'm drinking more rum. I don't know what you all are doing. I'm drinking out of my Bob.
My beer's downstairs.
Yeah.
I had some Blue Point Imperial Sunshine.
Okay.
That's what I was drinking today.
Do you prefer IPAs?
I do. I don't like them too dark. But it sounds like those 2 beers that you just showed are definitely something down my road.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Listen,
Nice.
Especially that one. Yeah, that looks good.
Peach Boba Pete. When he first gave it to me, I was like, I'm not drinking this wheat ale shit. Got to a light beer, blah blah blah. Because if I'm gonna drink light beers, this is what I drink.
Yeah.
I need because I'm trying to cut carbs because I'm getting older and it's not as easy to knock it off. I don't know. I'm 45. How old are you, Skip?
Almost 55.
There we go. And Manny's like 14.
Yeah, he just got legal to drink.
I'm 34.
See,
I was at Rocco's Tacos a few weeks ago.
Place.
Yeah, and the Corona rep was there, and they had these girls in Corona shirts walking around giving away free beers. The premieres, and
that's a great look. You want to kick it with a lime all day,
girls
here all day. I think I had like when I was on the boat the other day.
One a blonde and a brunette.
Yeah,
yeah,
all day.
I know those Corona girls.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they're very nice.
Sorry, my wife's looking at me. I don't know them.
Oh yeah.
Like do you do those premiere days, Mick Ultra? That's the other kind of like go to if you want to just like make it go all day. I mean, IPAs you can't. You do those 3 or 4, and all of a sudden you're like.
Fun fact: Rocco actually goes to that location more often than not. He's at that location. He has 3.
really?
He's a short, bald dude. But
really?
Did you see the white platform shoes behind the bar?
Yeah, I have.
So he'll put those on. He'll stand on the bar.
Oh, like Pee Wee Herman.
And they'll put and he'll have tequila bottles, and he'll just start pouring it in people's mouths.
Really? So
bar, yeah.
I need to be there when Rocco's there.
He'll grab the mic and he's like, where all my bald mother effers at? And then whoever's bald will get a free bottle of tequila. And then he'll be like, "Oh, where all the single ladies at?" And then they'll get like free shots. Dude, it's nuts. And then for Cinco de Mayo, that whole parking lot, you can't park there. He shuts it down. He has a mechanical bull outside. And then there's like 4 or 5 satellite bars outside, plus then all the craziness inside.
All right. I know where I'm going to be now. I've already got my plans.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. It is nuts. He goes balls to the wall. And then so what he does is he flies his helicopter from location to location during Cinco de Mayo.
Sure, I would too.
Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts.
If I had that kind of
if I had the helicopter, that's exactly what I would be doing.
Yeah.
Just fly to Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. That's exactly. That's great. It's a great vibe. I've been to a couple others, but I think the best one is there in Orlando, especially when because it's on the lake and that little tiki bar. It's just perfect, and it's got a great vibe, like you even said. The vibe there is just it's pretty cool. It reminds me a little bit of Miami. That Miami feel to it.
Mm-hmm. You should visit across the street. It's called the Whiskey.
I've been there before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that spot's super dope too. Especially since you mentioned you like bourbon. He's got a pretty extensive bourbon and whiskey list.
Right. That's a good spot, and they have a pretty good happy hour too.
Yep.
And I'm always shocked because I was a few weeks ago. I was there on a Tuesday, and people were lined up drinking at 3:00 in the afternoon. And so I was like, "Yeah, that's my spot."
I don't know. People lay in front of him and do snow angels. So
right.
Everybody. It's great to be.
I don't know if he still has it or not. They used to have $100 burger on the menu.
Really?
It was like this crazy burger with like a lobster tail on top and like 24 karat gold flakes and some other crap. Dude, it was stupid.
No thanks.
It's kind of like how they have Dom Perignon at Hooters. I mean, no one's going to order it. You just put it on the
Right.
menu. Just
How many wings come with the Dom Perignon? Can you tell me?
You have to order 250, sir.
Right. Nobody's going to order it, but it's funny to put it on the menu anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to touch on one more thing, Skip, and then we can let you go. Talking about Disney Day Drinkers Club. Everybody's drinking at Disney. We reached out to Universal, but I can't let go of SeaWorld. SeaWorld, Aquatica, those two parks right there. You want to talk about an annual pass, $300 for the year. I mean, and you get that's 12 parks in the United States.
Right.
Don't let me trick you. That's definitely not a lazy river.
No,
really?
it's
Okay.
fast.
That thing was like I was in a mudslide, bro.
we took Manny for the first time a couple weeks ago. He went in the lazy river and he was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I mean, because it goes pretty quick, but
Yeah.
it's 20% off all drinks. That's the biggest thing there
It's
is.
what now? You said what? How much?
20% off. 20% off all drinks.
Is that for pass holders?
Yep.
Or for? Oh wow. Okay.
It's $300 to be a pass holder.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's not
tickets.
that's a cover charge.
And 40% off of all merchandise.
Wow. Okay.
And then you also get 6 free tickets per person, or per pass holder per year
Okay.
to bring somebody else with you.
That's great.
And of
There's
course,
I'm down the street not too far from Busch Gardens up here in Williamsburg.
Yep. There you
And
go.
so,
Oh my god.
yeah.
So I did the German pavilion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I did
that's great.
the system in there, that EV rig.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep. That was
That must have been really tough because that's a big haul.
It was tough dealing with the guys who were listening who weren't engineers or weren't
Right.
like audio. They were just the buyers.
Right.
mean,
Right.
We listened to the same track, Steely Dan, through 5 different rigs, and I
Hey,
was like,
19.
yep, it was but
That's
yeah,
great. Yeah.
but yeah,
Well, it makes sense for me to get it because I can go to Busch Gardens and SeaWorld. So I'll have to definitely check that out. I didn't know about the discounts.
definitely, 20% off of all food and alcohol, and 40% off of all merchandise, which are those cool. They have the best shirts there. They have the rescue. So if you buy a rescue shirt, at SeaWorld rescue shirt, something, and it gives, I think, 20% back into the conservation and helping animals and stuff like that. So SeaWorld is like really trying to do it, like giving back to it and giving 40% off. That's stupid.
Right.
Like,
right.
We get 10 as DVC and 10 as Disney Visa and all that stuff, but 40 is you're getting shirts for like
incredible.
$18. It's
No, that's
cheaper than
great.
Disney Dad shirt.
Well, great. Well, thanks for having me. This has been a lot of fun.
Man. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for your group. It's awesome. I love watching everybody just like posting every day. Like most of them are at Rose and Crown, but some
Most
people
of
are
them.
like, hey, I'm home. It's snowing, or hey, just keeping that community. I like seeing everybody like being able to relax, enjoying Disney the way that they love to enjoy Disney. And
Yeah,
that's what's most important.
It's great, and I'm not there, so it's always good for me to always enjoy seeing people enjoying themselves when you're sitting in the office and then your feed there's somebody day drinking somewhere at some
All the
point.
time. You
Right.
can't. I see so many that say you can't drink all day if you don't drink in the morning. Like I've seen so many of those posts, and I'm like, but you're right. And then I run to the page, and I'm like, all right, it's 10 o'clock.
If you want, I can send you pictures throughout my workday. If that'll
Yeah,
make
so that would be great if you would. There was not too long ago, people were pre-gaming in the parking lot at Epcot at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. And so I'm like, I said, this is great. I'm getting ready to go into a business meeting, and these guys are pre-gaming. I love it. So, but we're having the Skyway Bar Crawl on April 8th.
Yep.
Hope to see you guys there, and let me know that you're coming. So,
yeah, man. We'll share it on our side as well, so we can get a joint synergy going.
Whoever's going to be there. I mean, we meet up with Drunk Disney Dad followers in Epcot all the time. So yeah, whatever we can do or whatever we can like pull everybody together and see how many people we can get to
Yeah.
come together and have
Yeah,
some
unfortunately, I have a
fun.
beer festival that weekend, so I'll be gone.
Right. Well,
Okay.
we'll do it. We've
Yeah.
done it.
Well, also, I'll do some cross promotion on the Disney Day Drinkers about your group too.
Right on. Appreciate it. But yeah, everybody. Skip, thanks for joining us. Thanks for
Yeah,
just
man.
like
Thanks for
shooting
coming.
shit.
Yeah, let me know. I'd love to come
Hang
back
out.
on.
We would definitely love to have you as well because we have a very common goal, like a very common shared experience of love. That's what we have going on for
Right.
Disney. We're just like drinking there and having a good time because we'd like to see everybody happy, obviously, and we like to be happy too.
Yeah,
So what
same
makes us
thing.
happy is all drinking together and having a good time. But yeah, Neverland Nate, Rum Drunk Manny, and thank you for our very special guest, Mr. Skip.
Thank you, folks.
All right, buddy. See you, man.
See you soon.
All right.